Ever stood at the shore gazing at the vast ocean and wondered how sea freight works? It's a question that tickles the curiosity of many, and today we're going to embark on a journey to answer just that. The world of sea freight is vast and complex, yet it's an integral part of our everyday lives. Imagine the clothes you wear, the food you eat, the car you drive. Much of it has at some point journeyed across the 7 seas. Yes, sea freight is the invisible titan that keeps the wheels of global trade spinning. Now you might be wondering, what exactly is sea freight? Well, in simplest terms, sea freight is the process of transporting goods, commodities, and cargo by sea using various types of vessels. Whether it's a shipment of smartphones from Asia to Europe or a consignment of coffee beans from South America to North America, sea freight is the preferred route for transporting large volumes of goods over long distances. And why is that? It's all about efficiency and cost effectiveness. Compared to other modes of transport like air or road, sea freight can carry much larger volumes of goods at a fraction of the cost. This makes it the backbone of global trade, facilitating economic exchanges between nations and continents. But it's not just about loading goods onto a ship and setting sail. The process of sea freight involves a symphony of different players, each with a unique role. From the shippers and freight forwarders to the shipping lines and port operators, each cog in the machine is crucial to ensuring that your goods arrive safely and on time at their destination. So in a nutshell, that's the world of sea freight, a world that connects producers with consumers, economies with markets, and nations with each other. It's a world that might seem distant and complex, but it's closer to your daily life than you might think. So ready to dive deeper and explore the sea freight world? Hold on tight. The journey has just begun. Now imagine a play without actors. Impossible, right? Similarly, sea freight has its major players too. Let's dive in. First up, we have the shipper. This is the party responsible for providing the goods to be transported. They're like the playwright, setting the stage with their products ready to be sent across the globe. Next, we have the freight forwarder. Think of them as the director of our sea freight play. They're the ones who organize the entire process, from picking up the cargo from the shipper to delivering it to the final destination. They negotiate with different parties, arrange the best routes, and ensure the goods are packed securely. Then, we have the shipping line. They're the actors in our play carrying out the main action. They own the ships that transport the goods across the sea, and they're responsible for the safe and timely delivery of the cargo. The shipping line works closely with the freight forwarder to make sure everything goes according to plan. Finally, we have the consignee. The consignee is the party that receives the goods at the end of the journey. They're like the audience, eagerly waiting for the show to end so they can receive their goods. Now, how do all these players interact? Well, it's a bit like a well-rehearsed play. The shipper provides the goods, the freight forwarder arranges the whole process, the shipping line transports the goods, and the consignee receives them. Each player has a unique role, but they all work together to ensure a smooth sea freight process. From the moment the shipper hands over the goods to the freight forwarder, to the moment the consignee receives the goods, each player has a crucial role in making sure the goods get from point A to point B safely and on time. So, these are the heroes of our sea freight story. But what's their journey like? Let's find out. It's time to embark on the sea freight voyage. Excited you should be. Let's begin this voyage by understanding how it all starts. It all kicks off with the shipper, who has goods to send across the seas. The shipper books the cargo space on a shipping vessel through a freight forwarder or directly with a carrier. This booking is a crucial first step, ensuring the goods have a reserved spot on the ship. Once the booking is confirmed, the goods are then packed into a container. This isn't just a simple packing job, mind you. It's all about maximizing space while ensuring the goods are secure. It's quite the art, really. Now, the container, filled with goods, is ready to be loaded onto the ship. This is where the longshoremen or stevedores come into play. These are the skilled folks who operate the massive cranes that lift the containers onto the ship. With the cargo safely on board, the ship sets sail on its journey across the open seas. It's a voyage that can take days, weeks, or even months, depending on the distance. But it's not just about the journey. The ship's captain and crew are responsible for maintaining the cargo's condition, ensuring it arrives at its destination in the same state it left. Upon reaching the destination port, the container is unloaded from the ship, again by the longshoremen or stevedores. It's then moved to the customs area for inspection. Once it clears customs, the container is released and ready to be picked up. The final step of the sea freight process is the delivery of the goods to the consignee. This is typically done by a trucking company that picks up the container from the port and delivers it to the consignee's location. And there you have it, the sea freight journey in a nutshell. But what are the takeaways? So what have we learned from our sea freight voyage? The world of sea freight is vast, varied, and vitally important to our everyday lives. It's the engine that drives global trade, transporting goods from one corner of the world to another, ensuring that the products we need and desire are available to us. First off, we delved into the significance of sea freight. It's the lifeblood of the global economy, carrying around 90% of the world's trade. Everything from clothes, electronics, to the food on our tables, a majority of it has traveled across oceans to reach us. Sea freight is not just about transportation, it's about connectivity, linking producers and consumers across continents. Next, we met the major players that keep this colossal industry afloat. Shippers, freight forwarders, and carriers each play a distinctive and crucial role in the sea freight process. Shippers provide the goods, freight forwarders manage the logistics, and carriers operate the vessels that transport these goods. These players, along with many others, work in harmony to ensure the smooth functioning of the sea freight industry. We then journeyed through the sea freight process, a complex ballet of coordination and communication. From the initial booking of the shipment to the loading of cargo onto vessels, the voyage across seas, and finally the unloading and delivery at the destination port. Each step is meticulously planned and executed. This process is underpinned by a network of legal, operational, and logistical systems that ensure the safe and efficient delivery of goods. And let's not forget the role of technology in modern sea freight. Innovations in digital platforms, real-time tracking, and automated processes have made sea freight more efficient, transparent, and accessible than ever before. In essence, sea freight is a testament to human ingenuity and cooperation. A complex dance of many parts working together to keep the wheels of global commerce turning. Remember, every item you use has likely been on a sea freight journey. Fascinating, isn't it? Well, our sea freight voyage has come to an end, but the ocean of knowledge is vast and unending. There's always more to uncover beneath the surface, just like the mysteries of the deep blue sea. If this journey has piqued your curiosity, why not share it with others who might also be intrigued by the world of sea freight? It's a simple yet powerful way to spread the knowledge and create a ripple effect. If you found this video informative, do us a solid and hit that like button. It's a small gesture, but it tells us that we're on the right course. And if you want to continue riding the waves of knowledge with us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on future voyages into the fascinating world of sea freight and beyond. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, every voyage begins with a single step, or in our case, a single wave.